Welcome to Basement Movie Room, or should I say, Bourbon Movie Room. Tonight, special treat on the channel, something we've been wanting to do for a while, and now we finally got this selection here of bourbons that we're going to do a small sampling of and rate those bourbons. Now, we've got a little list. You can't see my phone. Bright as hell, actually. Let me turn that down. So we've got a little random wheel here. We're going to decide what order we drink them in. We've got our highballs. Each time we're going to rinse them out, pour them out, and drink the next one. So right now, I'll go ahead and let you know what we have. So first off, we have Basil Hayden Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. That is 40% alcohol by volume, so pretty standard. Then we have Samuel Burton. This is a new one for us. It's made in Labadie, Missouri, which is not too far from here. And it is 90 proof, so 45% alcohol by volume. We have your standard Bullet Bourbon Frontier Whiskey. This one's been in the freezer, so it's a little cold, and I can't... Let's see. I can't tell.
So somebody already tapped into that one.
Nope, 45% alcohol by volume. Over here, we have probably the most expensive bottle we're going to be trying today. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. It's 94 proof, so it's 47% alcohol by volume. I think that's number one on the alcohol thing.
It's like a mid grade for Elijah Craig.
All right, next up, something that came recommended through a YouTube video I saw. It's Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. This is a 45.2 alcohol by volume, and this unfortunate bottle. It's actually a cool bottle. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like an old medicine bottle. It's Trader Joe's Kentucky Bourbon Straight Whiskey, and it is actually 45%. So Basil Hayden being our weakest man on the totem pole.
Yeah, 40, everything else 45, 47.
So that's what we're going to be trying today. I'm going to spin the wheel and see what we get for our first victim. What is it going to be? What's it going to be? It is Basil Hayden.
No.
What do you know? Right in the list.
Right down the list.
That's where we're going to go.
All right, you go first.
You want me to pour a little bit? Okay. I bought this bottle a while ago, and I've been looking forward to trying it. We tried Basil Hayden Dark Rye, which would be a high recommend for me. I believe you would too.
Not big on the rye, but that was really good.
Smattering there.
I don't know how to pour like that.
Yeah. But you'll pass out.
I'm not going to make it through this.
All right.
I can't smell.
He doesn't have a sense of smell, so.
But how can he taste, Chad?
Yeah. Well, okay. So smell is pretty good on this one. It's not too strong. This is a very good colored, very clean, light colored bourbon.
Yeah, it's real clean.
I believe this is made by Jim Beam Company. It's their kind of top of the line. I think it says that on the front.
Yep, James B. Beam.
All right. Down the hatch.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty good. A little bit of burn. A lot of burn on the back end, actually, because I'm getting a lot of burn down.
Smooth. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
I'm getting a lot of burn down in here, actually. But I like it.
I almost got like a little peanut buttery.
Really? No, it's got a sweet. I got a sweetness out of it. I'm no bourbon expert. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I talk about this stuff.
Just
I drink a lot of
whatever
bourbon.
whatever you know.
Yeah. So this was a sweet, very sweet bourbon. Oh, sweet! I have the option of
that front end tasted like peanut butter to me.
Yeah, the front end I was really sweet.
Yes, peanut butter is a little.
It gets a little fiery on the back end.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that.
It's a good burn. It's not a gag.
It's not like it's not a bad burn.
Slow burn.
I think it works. I like this one a good bit. So, all right. So in between these, we're going to rinse our glasses. Like I said, we're going to empty them out. You won't see that. I'm going to cut that out of the video. So now
you don't get any peanut butter out of that.
No peanut butter. No.
That really tastes like peanut
You've been
butter.
drinking Screwball before you came over
Maybe.
here? All right.
Like the initial, once it hits your tongue.
It's going to spin the wheel. See what we got next. I removed Basil Hayden out of the mix. Let's see if it's something else we haven't tried before. I mean, right now Basil Hayden's obviously in first, so we're gonna do them. This is first place, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
I like the little belt that this has.
So the unfortunate thing is that this just spun to Trader Joe's. This is our Trader Joe's bourbon.
Okay.
I hated it when I tried it the first time. It was pretty bad, so we'll see if I've changed. So
should we also give it a mixer, non-mixer rating?
Oh, yeah, because I know at least two of these are probably going to get a mixer
So
rating.
this one is
That's a
definitely
non-mixer.
That
No,
is,
that's a non-mixer.
yeah.
You don't want to mix
on the
that.
rocks or whatever.
That is, yeah. If you like it neat, you can go neat on this
Yeah.
one. On the rocks would be fine. I'm not an on the rocks guy. You
I like
more,
it. I like it a
more
little
so
chilled.
are.
Yeah,
So here we go. Trader
but I
Joe's.
can go.
Now this one's cold. I don't know that that'll help it. It's going to be a little caramelly, I think.
Oh, okay. It's weird. I tasted peanut butter now first. Not what I expected.
All right, there's the top.
I got a very small sample on that one.
Again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rank after we drink them. We're gonna place them how we like. So
Cleans
there,
out the palate.
this will start first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So this one is going to move up here for now because we haven't drank it, but it could be second. It's the only time it'll be second.
Could
I
be
guarantee
first.
you. Oh yeah, we're using Yingling Lager to cleanse the palate real quick. Just a quick drink, cleanse it out. Excellent beer. All right, dink it.
Cheers.
And sink it.
Botch.
It's still bad.
That's not too bad to me.
I don't like it.
It's pretty bitter.
I don't like the flavor at all. It's got something going on that
It goes back. It gets bitter.
It doesn't burn
Yeah.
that bad, but
No,
it
it
is
doesn't
cold
burn.
too. It is cold, so that probably helps it. That's a little throwing it off. Not a bad burn. A little bit on the tongue, burns a little bit. But
How much is that?
it's like $14.
Okay, I would drink that for 14.
I mean, this is $40 or
And a
$40 to
mixer.
$50. This is $14 mixer, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I could drink it mixed.
That's bitter.
Yeah.
Real bitter.
It just
It gets more bitter.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that one. So right now it remains
Yeah.
in second place. Basil Hayden is still at the
Not a lot
top.
of taste.
No,
It's just kind of bitter.
it's just burn. It's just
Burn.
burn, and then it doesn't burn for
Yeah.
long, goes away. It's a mixer. You
Yeah.
could use it. Would I use it over like Jim Beam or something? Yeah, maybe because it's probably a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But, you know. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got next while we rinse out the glasses as well.
That's a lot more.
All right. On to number 3. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, we're getting quality. We're getting the most expensive pick this time. Elijah Craig,
Elijah.
Toasted Barrel. I don't really know what that means, to be honest. Did they marshmallow toast it? What did they do?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this one. Dump that out a little bit. I saw this one today. I bought...
In toasted new oak barrels.
Okay, so it's new oak barrels, so it's not
Barrels,
reused barrel,
yeah.
I guess.
I guess they're
Interesting.
kind of burnt toasted barrels.
Boy, your glass...
Go a little bigger on this one.
I didn't smell the Trader Joe's, but you know what? I'm gonna smell this one.
You know what? This isn't as clean as that one.
No,
As light.
it's a little bit
This is
darker.
yeah.
At the top.
That's a good color. I like the color.
I like this color. Yeah, it's a nice dark caramel
Yeah.
color.
Which this one looks like
Okay,
watered down.
so the smell is giving a lot of alcohol in the smell.
Is it?
Almost pure alcohol smell when I sniff it in real hard. But has a nice sweet note on the back end too. A little burn in the nose. I think this one's going to be a little burny, to be honest, from the smell.
right.
We'll see.
Cheers, Bosch.
Let's do it. I got too much.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oof. A lot of burn on the back end. I'm going to drink this.
That's pretty.
Whole lot of burn on the back end.
Yep, there it is.
It's smooth on the up front, though.
Yeah,
It's real smooth
and
starting
then it
out.
hits you.
Then a good little burn.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this other drink.
Ooh, and then it kind of comes back towards the front of your mouth.
Yeah, it got me up
That's
through the nose that time.
that one's dangerous.
All right. So, I like it.
I think it's overpriced.
It is overpriced because the Basil Hayden is better than it.
Yeah.
I like the Basil better.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is definitely not better.
Yeah.
Put it
Number
at
2.
two.
The most expensive is number 2.
Put Bullet back here at number 4. It hadn't been tasted yet. Yeah, I like it. I don't think I would drink it all the time, though. I mean, there's one.
It does give you a burnt flavor.
Yeah,
and that's where the toast
you can taste
is.
that char.
Yeah.
You can taste the char in it for sure. I mean, I hope that we're going to get that from this one as well, the double oaked, because I expect that that's going to have a little more char flavor.
Definitely tastes like I ate a piece of chicken off the grill that's charred on the ends. Those little charred pieces that are just like, that's what that taste is.
Yeah, it does have a charred flavor to it for sure. All right, let's clean our glasses up. And then we'll
no chicken flavor though. Just an example.
Nice and clean palate.
I don't know. It's not the best cleanser, but it's supposed to do water. But
you know what? Beer's better.
Yeah, there's water in that.
All right, let's spin to win. Oh, I think we're gonna get it.
Oh,
we got
the reveal.
Samuel Burton.
Had Elijah before. Had the rye. Haven't had this.
So here's what I'm worried about this one. This company was established in 2018. That means at best, this is a 6-year-old bourbon.
Yeah. So it's going to be rough.
It's under 6-year-olds. Yeah. So there's probably going to be some roughness to this one because it's not very old. You got to be at least 6 years old.
Is Trader Joe's going to beat this one out?
Yeah, I don't know that that'll happen.
It's about a $38 bottle,
which is medium price. It is light.
So it's a little lighter than this.
Lighter than the Basil Hayden.
Than Basil, yeah. Basil.
It's got a heavy alcohol smell.
Kind of heavy pour.
It's got a...
That reminds me of an old medicine.
I don't smell any sweetness in this. I'm getting pure alcohol out of this smell.
Kind of like the Elijah.
Worse than the Elijah because I did smell a little sweetness out of that. I am worried about this one.
That is extremely light.
That is like if you took too much Senecot and took a piss.
It's like if you had Elijah Craig sitting in ice.
Yeah.
A full cube of ice and it just melted.
Yeah, it's light. Let's do it.
All right.
Drink.
Cheers, Botch. Whoa.
Lick it off the floor.
Ooh,
that's rough.
That's pretty rough going in. But not down.
I'm getting pretty rough all around.
Going down, not bad.
No, it's right
in the front.
It's not in my throat and my esophagus.
That's potent.
Yeah.
I can feel that in my nose and I can't smell.
What was this? How much percentage was this?
That almost
45.
That almost tastes like a rye.
It's got some rye notes, and that's probably because it's not very old. I bet this is I don't even know if you can call it. What is this? Is this called bourbon?
Bourbon whiskey.
I don't even know if you can call this bourbon because I think it's too young to be a bourbon.
That tastes more like a rye.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bourbon.
That's interesting.
All right, down the hatch.
Almost mixer. That might
be now.
That might be a mixer.
I'm not getting any sweetness out of it, to be honest.
That is bitter.
I'm gonna need a palate cleanser right now.
That's a rye.
I'm going to put it behind Trader Joe's, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's going behind Trader Joe's. We're in fourth with this one. Yep. It's fourth.
That's like fire coming out of my mouth.
They have potential, though. Give me an 8-year on this one. Give me an 8-year or a 10-year on this one. And I think you're talking. It's too young. It shouldn't even be called bourbon. It should be just called Tennessee whiskey or something like that. That's why Jack Daniels is called Tennessee whiskey, because it's not a true bourbon.
Yeah.
But
that would be along the lines of a Jack Daniels.
Yeah, Jack Daniels is a little darker than that.
Yeah,
caramel.
Very much.
That was very light. I had a feeling on that one,
but
for
I'm
sure.
talking like quality. Jack Daniels to me is a mixer. You don't drink Jack on a
You
rocks.
pay double what you would pay for a bottle of Jack on that.
That's overpriced.
It's because it's a small brewery. That's how it is.
Try something different.
I hate not to. You got to pay a little bit more for these small breweries too. You got to support these guys because they may be making the good stuff in 5 years. You never know. All right, let's rent some. They have Jefferson Ocean at Costco for $60.
Ocean,
and I really want to buy.
I want to try that.
I want to buy. They've had it for a while.
They got it at Sam's too. Yeah.
All right.
Which I was like, oh.
We only got 2 left. Woodford and Bullet. Are we going to save the Woodford for last? Nope. Bullet's going to be last. Woodford.
Save
I'm excited. because I watched a video of Irish people try bourbon,
and
that was an excellent video.
oh, yeah.
And they all really thought this was the best Woodford they tried. They tried standard Woodford, they tried this, and they tried Woodford Rye. I might get a heavier pour. Oh, a lot of
oh boy, you pour it like an Irishman.
Oh my god,
that's good.
That smells like caramel. That smells great. That smells amazing, to be honest. You know, our top two, we may have to go back.
That smells like chicken.
Everything smells like chicken to you.
In taste.
All right, story time. Back in high school, we went to high school together. Actually, it was in college.
That's a pretty nice
It's
dark
a nice
color.
dark caramel
Yeah.
color. So in college, this guy can't smell. He got some free turkeys. He forgot about them, left them in his trunk. I get in his car one day. It smells like a dead body in there. He may have killed somebody.
I totally forgot
I'm like,
about
it
this.
smells terrible in here.
Yeah.
He's like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh no, the turkeys. He
Yeah.
had 2 turkeys rotting in his trunk.
Yeah.
Best story ever. I love that story.
My boss at Sherwin-Williams would give turkeys at Thanksgiving time, and he gave me 2 because I guess one of the other workers was gone or something, and so he's like, "Here, take 2." So I was like, "Oh, thanks."
If you've ever smelled a rotting bird,
it was like a dead body.
it is the worst thing. Like if you ever make chicken breast or something, you have that like leftover like thing that catches all the juices, and you put it in your trash can. It sits there for a few days. That's what it smells like.
That's bad, huh?
It's real bad. You wouldn't know.
And that was in my
fucking terrible.
And that was in my trunk.
Oh, it was so bad
for like
in your
a
car.
week?
I thought you killed somebody.
Oh my gosh!
I would have helped you hide the body, just so you know.
Maybe I did.
I would have helped you.
Well, Woodford.
I'm excited.
Here's the dead turkeys.
Dead turkeys.
The wild turkeys here.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Ooh.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
I'm trying to decide if I like it better than basil. We might have to have a drink off at the end between
that
this and basil.
caramel. That is so
very,
smooth.
It's very sweet and smooth.
Like, it's not blasting you in the face with alcohol.
It's a little burny on the downslope,
Down.
but that's the way most of them are.
Catches a little bit on the edges here. Oh man,
Oh, I could drink that one. Yeah,
that's dangerous.
this is good. Okay,
I could drink that whole thing.
I think it's number one. To
Yeah.
be honest, right now, but we're gonna have a drink off. We're gonna have a drink off.
Does that mean we get to do it again?
We get to do it again. Much to the.
I don't remember what are we doing
I gotta
here.
cook burgers still. So
Yeah.
okay, let's rinse them.
How much was that one?
48,
Okay,
47.
So at Trader
Costco.
So it's about the same price.
It's probably 50 to 60 if you buy it at
Yeah.
a liquor store. Costco's usually about $5 or $6 cheaper. So these two are.
Give me a
going
minute.
Costco.
I'm savoring this.
Yeah, you savor that because it's quality.
That was a big
stuff.
pour. Oh man. Hey, did we ever tell you guys about the story when I was in college? I had
Turkeys in your
got some
trunk.
turkey.
How much bourbon we've had. He's telling the same story again, like my grandfather used to. My grandfather would tell a story, and then 5 minutes later, he'd be like, "I'm gonna tell you this story." Same story.
Yeah.
Cutting that out because that's not true. It would be the next visit. Carolyn's dad does it too sometimes. He tells the same story over and over.
My sister does that. She's not even 50 yet.
He's like 45.
Yeah. It's like, damn, yo.
All right, well, we
I
only
just let her go.
only got one choice left now, so you
Yeah.
got to rinse out there.
Yeah.
And it's Bullet, which
You already
I
rinsed?
like, but man, Bullet is light colored too. I like Bullet though. It's a nice, decent bourbon. Yeah, I think maybe the orange label's throwing it off a little bit. Yeah. Bullet is a top shelf bourbon in restaurants, which is kind of funny because Bullet's like $26 for a bottle.
Sorry, that was probably loud. I bumped it with my butt. Rinse out the palate. Man, I don't know if I want to rinse it out after that. That was good. That was really good.
There's your Bullet.
There was $128 bottle at Dad's. It was bourbon.
Yeah.
I was like,
At some point,
we'll
I'm
get
going to
to
buy
that.
a $200 bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Scotch, and we're going to drink that because I just want to drink a $200 bottle.
The more we get into
$200
it,
bottle.
the bigger my pores are.
Yeah, that's problematic.
What's going on here? Do I have a problem?
No, it's probably not best to go, big pours through this.
Hey,
Okay.
and check us out after this because we're gonna review Scargiver. I think this is a good idea.
This is a good idea.
Before that,
I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of that movie if I've had a lot of this.
I know. This is the best thing ever.
Did you finish Atlas?
No, the family fell asleep. So we got about an hour and 15 into it.
I liked it.
I was enjoying it.
Yeah,
Caden was too.
It's
My 12-year-old was watching it.
It's
There's a lot of
PG-13.
Yeah.
So.
And Ashley was liking it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I thought it was pretty cool.
Bullet.
She is.
This is just standard Bullet. This is the orange label.
This is about
it's pretty
it's a
light.
little darker.
It's probably
than,
closer to the Trader Joe's than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Pretty light.
darker than it's middle.
It's got a nice smell to it. Not too alcohol-y. So, all right.
It smells
now-
like chicken.
Honestly,
Wow.
it's a pretty smooth, decent bourbon.
There's like minimal burn.
Minimal burn.
The
Not a lot of flavor, to be honest, either, though.
The taste is just kind of subtle and
It's a standard bourbon flavor.
it's just
to
kind
be
of
honest.
plain.
It's a standard bourbon.
Yeah,
I think I put it right here in front of Trader
that could
Joe's.
be. I think that could go both straight and mixer.
Yeah, you could do both. I drink it
And
straight.
you'll be fine with either
Yeah,
one.
I drink it straight. And just to let you know, I've had Bullet and I've had Trader Joe's before, and I like Bullet. It's one of my favorite cheap bourbons, probably. Like if you want a cheap bourbon, Bullet's the way to go.
Yeah,
it's not the
not
best
bad.
bourbon you're ever going to have, but it's like $26 a bottle. It's better than you're going to get out of a bottom shelf bourbon like Beam or Barton's.
Rich and rare.
What the hell else ever? And Trader Joe's. It's better than Trader Joe's. But all right, so
I used to buy Rich and Rare
Rich and Rares. That's
when I
embarrassing.
first got out of college.
Yeah.
No money. Rich and Rare was like $7.
Yeah,
For a
nice.
fifth?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's a mixer.
That's a 2-month-old bourbon.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody drinks that their whole life, they're dying at the age of 30.
I've been drinking it every day. What are you saying?
You're a
All right,
miracle.
let's rinse them.
I'm still going through this, but
I'm gonna rinse them, and we're gonna redo Basil Hayden.
Can we pour each other's drinks?
Cannot. I don't
Let's
trust you.
change
I don't trust
this
you
up a
on
little bit.
As far as exploding.
I know, because I keep pouring it heavy. The
take your time.
more I drink of it, the worse it gets. It really does.
Yeah, well, it's one of those.
Straight.
It's not an expensive bourbon.
So it's more of a. That's more of a mixer.
It's still better than Trader Joe's and Benton's.
Benton,
bourbons.
that's the worst one. to
Oh,
me.
it's easily the worst. And like I said, they just haven't had enough time.
I was curious about it.
It's worth trying. It's worth trying, but that is easily not good.
But guess what? I think we're pretty well stocked for the rest of the year.
Oh, man.
Well,
For 6 more times.
summer.
All right. So
We should do this with Andy Powell.
we should get some different ones. Maybe we'll use a few. Let's
Might
use
be
the top 3 and then get 3 other
Do
ones.
these and then add 3 more.
Oh, 9 bourbons? I think we might die. I'm already feeling buzzed right
I know,
now.
I am
just from
too.
this.
I am too. One, I don't know how to pour. Just a sip. Say, oh, that's a shot.
Never learned to pour.
Stop, guys.
All right, I'm going back to the Basil Hayden. I'm gonna try that one first again.
Yeah, that one just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
long drinker.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour that out.
Rinse it out. Get rid of it.
I don't use it anymore.
I might just leave all the rinsing in too. I don't know. I may not feel like cutting this.
Keep using it.
You just yeah. I'm gonna hide that behind the couch like I did the dip spit bottle in high
And
school.
when you get like desperate for alcohol and you don't have any in the house, just
Oh God,
Chad, I think
that's
you
like
have
drinking
a
off the
problem.
bar mat.
Oh.
So I went to Basil Hayden. It's up to you which one you want to go with first to compare. So if you want to go with the same and do a quick compare, it shocks me.
Are we
how
doing?
light.
Are we doing the top 3?
No, I was.
I think we know the bottom 3.
I think we just do the top 2. Because I think no matter what, this is going to be 3.
2.
I think no matter what, this is going to be number 3 for me. I didn't like it as much as those two, so I think it's going to be number 3 for me. And if you want to, argue that it goes in the top 2, feel free.
Well, let's try them again.
Okay, I'll do
Because the
it.
second tasting, you might. Sometimes you take.
So here we go.
You take it a second time, it'll
Off
taste
the
better.
table because these ain't happening again. No chance, no way. Basil Hayden, try that one first.
How much for this one? 38 bucks.
47.
47.
No, 40. It was like 40.
Okay.
Actually, it was more expensive.
So these are all. This is
the most expensive by like about 10, 15 bucks. The other two are similar price, by about $5, $6.
That's so stupid.
You done it again?
Yeah.
You're just taking shots over there.
I'm like, nah.
All right, Basil Hayden. Yet again. We're gonna go quick succession with these, so let's just drink them, check them out.
Cheers.
Cheers. I still really like that one. Minor burn, nice flavor, a little sweetness, not too much sweetness though. Excellent.
All right, so we got to put that at 1.
So that's at 1.
Because that's the first one taken. Craig.
All right, try the Craig again.
Okay. There it is.
Nice dark amber
That was a
color.
good pour for me.
All right, here we go.
That's good stuff. Okay.
Man, I'm having second thoughts now. I really like that drink I just took. I might rank that.
So I could come home from a hard day of work, even though I work at home, and pour myself that.
This is.
I'm sorry, Elijah Craig. Warm, like I just did, and be perfectly fine. Over this. I think this is changing now.
I think I just changed it too. I think I like it.
That was so smooth.
I think I like
Sometimes the second drink.
it. I do. I think I like it better.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. When I took that drink, I was like, man, this is flavorful. This has got some flavor to it. All right. I'm down with putting it at number 1 right
Which
now.
we might just have a plethora of flavors in our mouth right now.
Plethora?
Zethera.
What does plethora mean?
We got some
Three amigos.
Oh. Sorry. I was reading.
Yeah, Guapo, I got you a sweater.
We should watch that and review it.
Fucking love America.
Oh my god.
I almost said American Psycho.
American Ninja, American Psycho,
Revenge of the Ninja.
American
All
Psycho.
right, Rinsen. I really did like it better on the second time, I'll be honest. But it's still not good. And Dial of Destiny, I'm not going to give another chance. I didn't like it at all.
Thank God. Yeah.
Okay. Woodford Reserve, Part 3.
It is. Here we go.
Oh, I gotta cleanse real quick. I still really like that.
Mmm.
It's a hard decision. Definitely goes to.
That's amazing how that changed.
I think Elijah Craig goes 1.
Yeah.
I do think it goes 1. I think it's better. It did change. I think the Hayden.
So the pricing is
about
consistent
right.
with
Yeah.
our rankings.
A little bit more, a little bit less, a little bit less.
So let's go with third round.
You just want to drink more bourbon.
No.
Okay. So our final rankings.
Tastes like chicken. Tastes like chicken. Tastes like chicken. Burnt.
Our final rankings for this. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, number 1. Woodford Reserve, Double Oaked, number 2. Basil Hayden, Standard Bourbon Whiskey, number 3. Bullet, Standard Bourbon, number 4. Trader Joe's, fucking terrible. And Samuel Burton, number 6. So there it is. If you want to try any of these whiskeys, if you're going to buy one, Elijah Craig's the way to go. It's really good. Give it a chance. Second drink was way better than the first, to be honest. I think maybe letting it air a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe helped it a little
maybe.
bit.
It's like
Woodford.
it's almost like a wine.
Woodford's really good. I like standard Woodford. I like this Woodford. I like standard. I like
The toasted.
Hayden. These three,
The toasted
yeah.
definitely came out to play.
You know, that reminds me though. Did you ever watch Mad Men?
No.
So Mad Men, John Draper was the ad executive, and one of the first ads you see in the show is for Lucky Strike, and they call Lucky Strike. They do an ad for Lucky Strike. There was a real ad called "It's Toasted." So this just reminds me of that because it was bullshit. It's not toasted. It's just what it is.
That's your Mad Men drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and they drink a lot.
Excuse me.
Drink a lot of whiskey. So
Yeah.
yeah. These three, I don't think you can go wrong. Any of these three. Basil Hayden, a little bit cheaper. If you don't want to spend as much money on the Elijah Craig or the Woodford, go ahead and get the Basil Hayden. You can get it at Costco. Really good whiskey. Try the dark rye though. The dark rye is excellent.
Yeah.
These
It
three
really is. And
not so.
I'm not a fan of rye.
Yeah, I've never.
But
really
that
had
was
it.
really good.
Yeah,
that was
that,
really good.
That rye. Well, it's a blend, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
the
right.
same.
We were talking about that the other
It's got
night.
like a
yeah,
pork
I think the
bottom
blend kind of helped it.
Added some
Dialed it
starch.
back a little
Yeah,
bit.
added some sweetness.
Yeah.
to it.
Because
But
I don't
can't
like bitter, like too bitter. I like a little bitterness, but not like too much.
You gotta have a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah.
That's why I like beer. You gotta have a little bit of
Well,
bitterness.
yeah,
Bitterness.
but when it's like overbearing,
Yeah.
no pun intended. That's where it goes awry
Yeah.
for me.
You punning son of a bitch.
And by the way,
This-
all the sound effects are available for purchase at our Patreon page.
You don't have one. This is bad. I'd keep an eye on this distiller though, because I think they got good ideas. I think they can do better. So I'd keep an eye on this distiller. Trader Joe's, this is just cheap bullshit. Supposedly it's made by Woodford, but I don't know if that's true. Bullet, it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
It's one of those that will be there forever.
Yeah, and if you go to a restaurant and they ask you to get a top shelf Manhattan or something, like I did at a restaurant one time that has Bullet in it, please tell them that's not top shelf bourbon. That's ridiculous. These three, again, these are top shelf bourbons. You can't go wrong. Cheapest, middle price, most expensive. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel is absolutely fantastic.
I've had their top shelf before, and their product does not. I mean, it's pretty good.
Their standard Elijah Craig, I'm not a fan of.
Their standard. I don't know if I've had their standard.
I have. I had it.
I mean, I'm not uppity or anything, but
Yeah,
I've
course
had.
not.
Yeah, I bought this, and then on like work outings and stuff that somebody else is buying.
Yeah.
I'll get the Elijah Craig, and it's really smooth, and it sneaks up on you, and before you know it,
Now
we're here doing bourbon.
I will tell you, we didn't do the Jefferson's Reserve in this because that is the bourbon we drink most of the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have that in here. It was there's a fourth one out there. we drank a lot of Jefferson Reserve.
Yeah.
It's probably our favorite bourbon, but I think
This one.
these two are kind of coming close. to
Yeah,
taking its place.
Woodford. I would.
Yeah. We'll
I said I like
drink the rest
Woodford
of this
better.
bottle.
Yeah.
We'll drink the rest of this bottle for sure.
Tonight.
Both those bottles and this bottle.
Tonight.
These three are probably going to sit in freezers for a while for mixers.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks for watching Bourbon Movie Room.
Boom.
We're going to see you next time. I
Copyrighted.
hope you enjoyed this different content from us. Trademarked. Hope you enjoyed a little different content from us. It's not just movies. Maybe you'll see this on Instagram on the BMR Golf channel as well. I might throw that out there as well. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.